Actor John Lithgow is a 5-time Emmy winner and has starred in more than 40 movies. He's now taking on the role of Winston Churchill in the new Netflix series, The Crown. He stars opposite Claire Foy, who plays Queen Elizabeth II. The drama tells the inside story of how the Queen was forced to lead after the death of her father. In this clip, we see the 25-year-old Queen meeting Prime Minister Churchill for the first time as reigning monarch.
Do sit down, Prime Minister. I've ordered tea. Or something stronger, perhaps.
Oh, dear. Did no one explain? The sovereign never offers a Prime Minister refreshment, nor a chair. The precedent set by your great-great-grandmother was to keep us standing like privy councillors. To waste time is a grievous sin.
A grievous sin. We are very delighted to have John Lithgow and Claire Foy to the table. Welcome, you two.
Yes.
It was so interesting when they came into the green room. John goes, "Hi, baby," and I thought, have you guys not seen each other in a while? And you said, yesterday. Yesterday on Charlie's show, but that's how tight you've become. Yeah. But John, it's been reported that you were intimidated by this part, and I'm thinking, you're an Oscar nominee, a Golden Globe winner, an Emmy winner, a Tony winner. Are you aware that you are John Lithgow and you know something about acting?
Well, yes, but he's Winston Churchill.
That's true.
And, I was intimidated and excited in equal measure, like I think all of us were. I mean, it's a big responsibility playing these people.
And then you're American playing Sir Winston Churchill, too.
That was
Talk
the hardest
about that.
part.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part, but they were just incredibly welcoming. In fact, they had more confidence in me than I had in myself.
But I was told they wanted an American because they wanted a different perspective. True?
Well, our writer, Peter Morgan, he coined the term Churchill fatigue over there in England. All the major actors have played Churchill. They needed some kind of new spin. So they hired a clown from America.
Claire, tell us how you saw Elizabeth as a young woman who her father unexpectedly dies at age, what, 56?
Yeah, I think there's sort of a preconception that I suppose she knows exactly what she's doing, and I think she certainly does now, but I think at that point she'd had no kind of apprenticeship into the role. She had no real idea of the day-to-day job or the running of the kind of the Crown, and so she was massively unprepared, I think, and understandably grieving, nervous, and really needed someone to sort of help her.
And is that what she found in Churchill?
Definitely, I think. But what she really found in Churchill was what someone's agenda is as well. I think Churchill was an incredible statesman and he showed her the way, but at the same time she learned about politics and politicians through Churchill.
John, do you think there was some sort of mutual dependency in some way?
Absolutely. Churchill, at that very time, became Prime Minister for the second time. And he was Prime Minister at age 75. Too old for the job. He lasted until age 80, but only by sheer canniness he hung on to that prime ministership. And one way he did it was the Queen's reliance on him. So it was a kind of mutual interdependence they had for a while until she didn't need him anymore. That's
but it's interesting, Claire, because for most people, most of us, we know the Queen is the Queen with her pocketbook and her corgis.
Excellent.
Yes,
they should have hired you.
The Queen. So to see her as a young girl with passion and love, and she's kissing and there's romance.
She's kissing.
Kissing boys, more than one. And there's vulnerability there. But you too say that you were intimidated and you're British about taking this role.
Well, I mean, I was more intimidated by the size of the scale of the show, because I knew that it was going to be big in the sense that you need, when you're depicting these people's lives, you need that scale, you need those 7,000 extras, you need the costumes and the rooms that they were in. So that was it, really.
The first 10 episodes take it through what year?
We're 47 to 56.
56?
Yeah.
It also includes this relationship she has.
With Philip.
With Philip.
Yeah, it really does. And I think you see these people who are sort of from their wedding, so they're sort of madly in love, and then they're trying to navigate their marriage and bringing up their children, while one of them takes on one of the biggest jobs in the world.
I know at one point he's even told that being devoted to her, it would be the highest form of patriotism that you could do for your country.
Yeah.
And he sort of has a what about me moment. You know, I have things I want to do too. Yeah. I never thought about that.
And we're talking about Matt Smith,
Yeah.
The actor who plays the part just beautifully. In fact, it's very nice of you to have just the two of us, but it's an amazing, huge
ensemble.
cast.
The dynamic of the relationship between the two of them is really a spectacular part of this.
We heard there was a lot of laughing and giggling on the set.
None.
That everyone got along famously and had a really nice time making this.
Don't blame me.
No, for some reason, I just made her laugh constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, when she laughed, I laughed.
That's it. You love laughing, so we just
Yes.
ended up.
But John, how did you do that? Because in the green room, Claire said, "You're not going to tell them, are you?"
I do have a secret among actors for how not to laugh.
It's foolproof.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I taught it to Claire, but I think I'll keep it a secret.
Any evidence?
Nice.
Any evidence that the royal family pays attention to all of these movies and plays about them and about the Queen?
We can only speculate. I don't know how, with all the publicity we're doing, I don't know how they can miss it.
And do they comment? Do they express
Probably
opinions?
not. Probably not. It's the entire idea of the series is how private they are, and they tend not to comment on such things as a matter of policy and disposition.
There's a picture that you brought, or somebody brought, that when they came to your show yesterday, you had trouble getting through security. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. We were
At
Charlie's show
yeah.
yesterday. And when you go into the building, their ID prints
Shows a
out
picture,
a
yeah.
photograph of the last time you visited.
Oh, yes,
Charlie,
yes.
you may remember this. This is me.
Oh, yes, I do.
I came as King Lear.
Oh my gosh! And so you had.
Completely terrified.
That's awesome.
I wouldn't have let you in the building.
In fact, I think I'm going to wear this for the rest of the day.
They're saying,
Well, John-
security.
This is a picture of the future.
I'm like, what's Dave Letterman?
John.
That's right.
That was what I thought. I saw it. I
Looks
said,
like
"That's
Dave Letterman."
Letterman."
Yeah, John Lithgow and
Thank you,
Claire
John
Foy.
and
Thank you
Claire.
so much. Continued success.
Wonderful to be
luck.
here.
It's a great series.
Yes, and The Crown premieres November 4th on Netflix.